Do you want to go to Europe?
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're Simon and Maddy. In this series, we'll be going to some of the most beautiful places in the world.
How good is it?
So join us on our 6-week adventure through Europe.
Get ready to delve into the charm of Christmas markets, dance into the new year on the lively streets of Budapest, marvel at extraordinary cathedrals and historic castles.
This looks like a real castle.
Witness the world's most famous artworks and monuments, tick one of the wonders of the world off our bucket list, embrace the magic of snow-capped mountains, and of course indulge in the delicious food that Europe has to offer.
This is so good.
Yummy! This is a journey that you won't want to miss, so let the European exploration begin. In this series we'll be including bloopers, so make sure you watch until the end.
Good morning.
Good morning, it's a beautiful day
In Prague.
with blue sky
Yep.
for the first time in a while.
Look at the sunlight on the building. Golden hour. And we have the Charles Bridge over there. Pretty exciting day today.
We are heading to the memorial of the victims of communism,
And then we can either climb a huge set of stairs, or I think we can catch a vertical climbing tram thing. Which one will we choose? Stay tuned to find out. After that, we're heading up to the Petrin Tower.
and that's kind of like the Eiffel Tower, isn't it? Like it looks a bit like it.
Looks like it. It's
I
up
think
there.
it is.
It's just up there.
Yeah.
Like right there next to that tree.
And then we're going to a cool library.
Yeah, apparently it's one of the most beautiful libraries in Europe.
Yeah. And then we're going to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we have a church or something to look at as well.
Mhm.
And then tonight is an exciting night because we're going to go see the opera with ballet as well.
Mm-hmm.
So behind me is the memorial of the victims of communism, which is for more than 100 million victims. It's a lot smaller than I thought. Like I thought it was like heaps of them that keep going up, but it's still very powerful because you can see like the first person's completely whole, and as you go back, more and more of that person's getting taken away until at the back there's nothing left.
You want to walk up a very steep hill, or do you want to get that?
What do you think my answer will be?
Always walking.
No. Here, I saved you a seat.
I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can call home. But it's black, yeah, it's black.
That was nice.
Could you imagine if we walked up?
I wouldn't be able to appreciate it if I walked up.
It was so quick as well.
And it was empty.
It was,
Basically.
but if we walked up, it would probably take us at least half an hour, I reckon.
Yeah.
Very quiet here in the morning, and we're like the first people up here.
It's good.
You want to know where we are?
People want to go here, they want to go here. Here.
Yep, looks like that's the spots to go to.
What? Are we in Paris? I thought that was the Eiffel Tower.
Yes, we are. We are in
We're in
Paris.
Paris again?
Maybe the Eiffel Tower is so tall we can see it from here.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we actually came here too early. Nothing's open at the moment, but it's good. Gives us a lot of time to take photos. So it turns out this thing is the Mirror Maze.
That thing there is a Calvary Chapel.
Yep,
That thing there is what?
the St. Lawrence Church.
Church. So we've still got some time to kill before we can go up that. So might do a little lap.
On the lap, eh? Let's go.
If I had some time, I'd be biting it well. But my house is on fire, there's no one left to tell. Just take what is given, the doors have been sealed. Just breathe in the poison and hope God is real. A big
So decided to walk up the tower, which is 299 steps. This is not as bad as the Belfry Tower in Bruges, which is 366 steps. Oh, the view's already so good here. Oh, we're up to the first deck now. Wow, look at that.
I'll pick you violet flowers if I get there faster than you. 'Cause it's mad, yeah, it's mad.
Right, let's keep going.
'Cause it's mad, it's all mad. It's mad out there.
There's a Charles Bridge. And having a quick break and photo stop before we keep going up.
So we are at the top. It's a pretty small space. It's a very good view, obviously, from up here. And that's the castle right there.
There's a castle.
Yep, that's where we're going.
So all of this is enclosed, like it's all windows, but then there's a couple like open spaces that you can see everyone's crowding around when the window's open. But yeah, very good view.
Now we're going to look at the library. One of the most beautiful libraries in Europe, apparently. See if that's true. So much easier getting back down.
Yeah. And that's where we were just earlier, just standing down here. There's the castle again.
If you're here, if you can, walk the stairs, because the view is just as amazing, if not better.
On the way.
Yep, than the top.
Because this is all open as well. The top's enclosed, so.
What does it do?
Goes,
So, tower was good. Like I was saying before, if you can walk up the stairs, do that.
Yeah, if you get the lift, you don't see anything. If you need to use the lift, use it. But if you don't need to, then
Or
don't.
you can get the lift up,
And walk back.
walk back down. It was pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's quite peaceful walking here.
It's very quiet, at least
Yep.
in this area anyway. No one's here.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. The animal whisperer, Simon, has done it again.
You didn't whisper anything, you just ran across the road.
Yeah, but I spotted it. Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're an animal whisperer, you're just an animal spotter. Yeah, so fast. And shoo, across the road and then shoo, up the tree.
Yeah.
And then shoo, jumped over and onto another tree.
So quick.
I've never seen a squirrel before.
Yeah, so it's a red squirrel. We tried to take photos of it, but
You zoomed away.
yeah, before we did it.
So just walking along and we saw another one, but they're so fast. And then did you see him? He was on the tree and then he just went to the other tree.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw
then
that.
he runs and he goes like they kind of like a leap. It's not even like they go in one direction, like they're very unpredictable. It's like I'm gonna go here and then go up and then this way and this way.
And then the
Like-
360 turn.
Yeah, you don't know where it's gonna go.
This is gotta be the fanciest library facade I've ever seen. Is it a church or palace?
Nope, just a library. Oh, it's there. That's the library.
Oh, this is the library. On the
But
right
still-
here.
Still.
Still, yeah. Wow.
It's different.
Yeah.
So we can't actually go like in it.
It's all fenced off.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me you're sorry that you take back all the things you said.
That is a cool information center.
You know things are going to be good when the information center looks like this.
Yep. Alright, so that was probably the best information center I've ever seen as well.
So we've got our tickets. It was 10 Australian dollars each.
We got a ticket! Wow. You won't believe what we're looking at now.
You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again.
It's more like a museum than a library. Armour, old furniture.
Crystals and rocks, those shells back there. I tried to block my eyes when I walked past that so you could get a true reaction. They're just sparkling stuff. Don't look.
What?
What? I know.
Imagine studying in this library. So that's definitely not used as a library anymore?
No.
Just for show?
It was like all like fenced off so you couldn't actually go into it, but you could see it. They're not lying when they say it's the most beautiful library in the world.
Yep.
The Royal Canonry of something.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me. Sorry you have changed now, but it's the same old story.
Blue sky just makes the buildings look so much better. The blue, the green, the clay tiles.
The yellow warmth on the buildings.
I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again.
So, we've got some lunch, we've got some ham, chicken skewer and a cheese sausage.
Just been eating street food.
I think that's the way to go. I think street food is the most authentic.
Authentic, yep, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, so
Well, we went to a restaurant last night.
we did, that's true.
Alright, try it out, see if this ham is as good as the other ham.
Can you have a fork? Probably easier to see.
I think the other one's a bit better.
It was better because it's smokier,
Yeah.
but this is still really good.
Trees are in green, the ocean is grey, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through.
Wow, look at this.
That is huge. Look big? Yeah, that looks huge.
Wow. I'm using the wide angle lens and it's not capturing the whole thing. Alright.
So, we're on. We just had our little info
20-minute intro.
information thing.
Yeah. Just waiting in line to go into the...
St. George's Basilica.
Pretty good.
It's not that great. I mean, it's still good. But
It's not the most amazing thing.
Compared to what we've seen. If we saw this in Australia, we'd be still amazed, but...
They gave us this map with the tickets and basically they tell you what path to take. So start from the door, you go to the left, make your way to the right and go out.
Sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know.
This part of the cathedral is actually the oldest part. It took almost 600 years to build this whole cathedral and they started from this end. Look at this line to go to the palace. What?
Here we are, I think we're almost at the end.
Maybe we'll just go to the cathedral first.
They're both just as long.
So skip the line tickets. Doesn't actually skip this big line.
It just skips the line to get the tickets, not
Yeah.
to actually go into the thing.
I wonder where the line is to get the tickets. I want to see that line.
See if it, I'm sure it was worth it.
Yeah.
I was just calling you to tell you that the line has moved very fast and I'm wondering where you were.
Ready to go, the feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain.
After we got in the door, Guess what?
We're shuffling like penguins.
Get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Maybe I need a break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter.
So with the tickets, you can visit all 4 sites.
Huh?
That includes
St. Vitus Cathedral, the Old Palace,
St. George Basilica,
and
Golden Lane.
yeah.
Running to the end of the line to go to the cathedral. So the ticket's valid for 2 days. You don't have to do all 4 sites at once, but you can only do every site once. So once you scan the ticket, it won't work again at the same site.
I can see little glimpses of it.
The big
I
circle.
can't see it properly.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me. This old habit's got a grip on me, won't set me free, won't leave me be. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you.
You can tell this took a long time to build. You can see all the windows, like a lot of them are they're the same size.
No, someone else can tell us that.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if that's intentional or because of like it took so long to build and they changed the design.
Maybe. No, it's a circle. There it is.
Should just walk away, but your hold on me won't give away. I can't shake it, I can't break it.
Just finished up at the cathedral.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
I love those stained glass windows. That was like, that's probably maybe the best stained glass.
Oh, other than that one in Paris. That
Yeah,
one was good.
That was good.
Yeah. That one's probably the best one, but this one's close second.
Yeah.
Some of the painting on the walls were dated back in the 1300s.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Do not drink that water.
I was not planning to.
Can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. You pull me in.
Sunset.
Quite nice.
What a view. Sitting here to watch the sunset. Where Maddy's down there.
Hi.
Is he?
I can see you there.
Wow. This is amazing.
Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more.
Alright.
We are walking to the Smetana Hall to see the opera with ballet.
So it starts at 8 o'clock, but the doors open at 7:30.
Yeah.
So we're just walking there now. We'll let you know how good the show was.
We're not allowed to record anything in there, so.
But Maddy might do some sneaky shots. morning.
Good morning. It's our last day in Prague today, and we're just going around ticking off a few things that we didn't get to look at. Today's kind of like a bonus day because we did all the main things.
Yep.
So now we just get to do some extra things.
Look at the color. This is sunrise.
Both ways are good. I actually think I prefer this way with those clouds.
We're outside of the city hall.
And our plan here was to go on the elevator of death.
So it's this elevator that constantly moving.
Like, so instead of
and there's no
stopping,
doors.
it just like keeps
going up and down constantly.
So if you want to get in, you just have to like find a gap and go on.
Yeah.
But it's out of order, so we couldn't do it.
No. It's about 10 to 9 in the morning. We're just going to the library to look at that book tower. And there's a small line of people. Can't wait to go in and study in the library. So we've came to see the book tower. Yep,
everyone's going straight to it.
Straight to it. It's right, basically.
Right at the entrance.
Yep, right at the entrance, and there's a line up to go in already. Big line coming out here. Yep, still a big line out here. So that book tower, there's mirrors at the top and bottom.
So it makes it look like it goes on forever. Look at this selfie. I did it really quick, so I didn't have time to like make myself good. Ready? I just poked my head in. So behind me is a statue of Franz Kafka. So he was a very famous writer who was from Prague. We're going up to Letna Park, or Letna Hill I think it's sometimes called as well.
It looks like just a big park, open space. Oh, the graffiti, but
a lot of graffiti.
Yep.
I need to do something about that. It's ruining it.
You do get a very good view of Prague from up here.
Yeah. And the walk wasn't too bad.
No. Less stairs than what we've been doing. Or you can choose to do a slow incline ramp.
There's a chair up there.
What?
Can you see the chair? Up in the very top of the tree?
I can see the chair, yes.
What the heck?
What? How did it get up there?
I don't know. Someone couldn't have thrown it up there, could they? It's a nice, relaxing walk. Just walking around the top.
Yep.
Oh, there's a park over there. An actual playground.
Yep. You want to play?
It'll be wet. Otherwise, maybe.
We just had like a little bit of rain. Probably lasted 10 minutes.
Lasted us to walk up the stairs.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Basically.
All the trees are dead.
Oh, squirrel! Two squirrels!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come down.
Oh, there is his head.
Oh. What's going on?
Oh. I can't. There he is. Oh. There. He's there on the edge. He's on the edge. Oh! So we've had another squirrel encounter. We saw two like kind of jumping around and running around. Oh, there's one over there, Simon. He's heaps far away, but there's one over there. I love squirrels. Turns out the Franz Kafka head is not quite right in the head, so it's not turning. And there's actually, I can like see behind the screen, half the head's missing.
Another thing we need to come back for. So the elevator of death and the turning head. But Maddy will give you a turning head now. Yeah, you see it here first. How's this market?
It's good. Not much food though. Some giant blueberries.
Where?
There. What
Are they blueberries?
They look like giant blueberries, I said.
So we've came back to the library.
It's like almost 2 o'clock.
Yep, almost 2 o'clock. Lucky.
Wrapped around the side of the building.
Yep, lucky we came first thing this morning.
I thought we were waiting quite a while.
Yep. Come here early if you need to come here.
Arriving at 14:22 is delayed by
Wow, look at this Lego.
The delay may change.
Lego set of this train station.
So on our train, we're in this cabin, we have it all to ourselves. So just letting you know, on this board, if it says express reservation, that means it's actually free. So we saw this and thought it was reserved, obviously. That's what you would think, but it's free unless it has like the location, then it's actually reserved.
So we just got off our first train, trying to get on the second train to Krakow.
Doesn't tell us what platform yet.
Yeah, and we're stressing.
Well, the one that went at 53, they only just found out where the platform is, and it's 53 now.
So
they had like 2 minutes to run over there.
Our train leaves at 6:57 and it's 6:53 now.
There's no information.
And there's no information about our platform. So when that platform number pops up, we're just gonna zoom.
And we have to go downstairs too. The escalator's not working.
Oh.
They know.
What? So another number just came up, but it was for the train after us. We found our platform, but no train yet, and it's 6:58. Supposed to be here 6:57.
And also the board was wrong.
The board was wrong as well. It told us to go to platform 3, track number 2, but it's actually platform 3, track number 4. So quick update. I'm talking quiet because we don't have a cabin anymore, just an open carriage. Yeah, still in first class, but yeah, we got on the train. It was a couple of minutes late. Yeah, so next time we'll be in Krakow. How was that experience?
Stressful. They need a better system.
So it's about 10 o'clock at night. Just arrived at our apartment.
First thoughts, I wish we were staying here more than one night.
Very nice.
Very big, very spacious. We have a full kitchen that we won't use. Got TV, got a lounge. Then we have our bathroom, which is very nicely decorated with this funky tile.
So before we got to this apartment, we had to go to the Krakow post office to pick up our train ticket, because tomorrow night is going to be a sleeper train, and that's what the ticket looks like. And the post office is right outside of the train station, which is on the way to our apartment anyway. Made it pretty easy. Apparently the post office open 24/7, so you can pick up any time. Where are we?
I don't know where I am.
Big jet plane.
I wanna take you for a ride on a big jet plane.
So we're at the top, and now I'll see you at the top.
We're on top. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.